John Smith. Two suspects are now in custody after a shots fired incident that Quincy police say happened in the 500 block of North 18th Street on Friday night. 28-year-old Darren Collier and 26-year-old Inadina Cerna, both of Quincy, were taken into custody for aggravated discharge of a firearm. According to QPD, the incident was isolated. No one was hurt and no damage was done to any property. Officers interviewed witnesses who advised of a male subject who had discharged a handgun several times in the area. The suspect left the scene in a white pickup truck.